Hey, everybody. I just want to stop by real quick to say I've been seeing everybody's great posts about the Buddhist monks that have come through Columbia, South Carolina. I have been following them for the past few weeks. Man, the power of social media. I'm sure these monks did not realize that they would go viral the way they have, and so many people would receive them in the way that they have. But it's been wonderful to see. So they got a great reception here. In fact, they posted that this would be a day they would never forget because of the warmth and the hospitality that was extended to them. The one thing that bothers me as a Christian is those so-called Christians who are trying to be a stumbling block to this message of peace. I know that I am preaching through the pulpit to most of you, but for those of you who do not understand, this is not about religion. This is not a religious walk. This is a walk for peace. And so what you need to think about, instead of trying to attack somebody because of their faith, is to look at the overall what's going on in our world right now. And we need peace more than anything. I've talked to so many people. It doesn't even matter what your religious affiliation is, or your political affiliation, or whatever your ethnicity is. So many people are saying, I'm tired of the divisiveness. I'm tired of folks coming at me, or me having to have disagreements and arguments, or even watching other people argue about everything that's happening, especially what's coming outside of Washington. And that's where these priests are walking to. Think about it, 2,300 miles from Fort Worth to Washington, D.C. Our country is in the crapper when you got some of the most humble people, I should say, who feel the need to walk 2,300 miles to make a statement about our country needing a more peaceful time. People are weary from all of this, and I'm one of them as well. So for those of you who have an issue with this, you're not thinking. Because if you think about when Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. marched into Selma, he had all kinds of people of all kinds of faith walks with him. You can do a simple Google, you'll see Catholic priests and nuns that were a part of that walk, because they knew the message wasn't about his Baptist preaching, but it was about peace. It was about justice and equality, because that's what was needed most, especially for African Americans at that time. There were Jewish rabbis that were in the mix that walked with Dr. King because the message was bigger than their faith. There were Greek Orthodox who didn't find it an issue at all to walk next to a Baptist preacher. I dare think there were agnostics and even atheists in the crowd, because the bigger message wasn't about your faith. It wasn't about who you believed in. It's about what you believed in at that time. And the most important thing at that time was justice and equality and peace and so much more. So we need you to stop being stumbling blocks, to open up your hearts and your minds, and to embrace peace.